Howdy doody, y'all. Well, hello. Glad you could join. Yes, I know I'm a little late and I apologize. But I thought I would do like a little um chill stream. A little bit of Minecraft. I literally woke up like half an hour ago. So, yeah. This is my progress so far. I have chickens and cows. And how did you guys get up there? You climbed the vines, didn't you? That is not okay, you guys. Don't do that. Yes, I did actually sleep well. It's just, had the plumber come by today, and so my sleep got disturbed a little. And then yeah, just night owl issues, really. How's your day been? What was I doing? Lantern, right? Let's do one of these. You can't put a lantern. You guys just don't want me to be creative in this game. Um, nice. I recently got into a Korean drama. I binge watched the first like 5 episodes one night, and they're like an hour long. So yeah. I need to do something with this, but I don't know what to do. I could, let's see. Would that make that look yeah, it would. Okay, we won't do that then. I think I'll have to leave the torch there. It needs something. And I've got to get away from these sheep. Excuse me. I noticed that too. I guess people like the main story more than the DLC, maybe? Okay, yeah, that doesn't work either. But I'm happy about it because it was like 100 views, like right away. I was like, whoa, okay. And then I uploaded a short of Joker, and that did well because, well, Joker's just funny. Okay, let's see about some pretty stuff. Oh, why don't we put a few bushes down? Just something. It just looks kind of boring back here. Think sheep like art. Yeah, let's have them stare into the void. That, I'm sure that would be great. I don't know what this one is. Let's see what this one is. Okay, apparently we can't see what this one is. Okay, perfect. I was like, point of that then. Well, this game hates me today. Okay, moving on. Okay, so I need to make another area. Oh, also, what do you think about the front here? I was kind of... I don't know if I like it or not yet. I think it's okay. Christmas vibes. Okay, I mean... festive, right? I mean, zoos do stuff around Christmas time, so that works. I don't know. Everything is still a work in progress. And, you know, this... You can give up with the rain now. You know, I've never been to the zoo around Christmas time. Or any holiday, really. Although, my zoo is not that great. I feel like it's lacking. Okay, maybe I'll go sleep. Because I don't want to get shocked by lightning. Even though I'm in creative, it won't do anything. But still, let's not set ablaze what I've just created. Well, that sounds wonderful. I don't know if we ever went to the zoo on school trips. I remember museums. Museums were a big thing. Well, aren't you lucky? What's your favorite animal to visit at the zoo? I love all the big cats. And the aquarium's cool too. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I love the emperor penguins. They have the, like, really long eyebrows. I think they look so cute. No, it's big enough. Let's go out this way. Ooh, excuse me. Mm-hmm. Yeah, she hasn't been to the past couple streams, huh? Or have I only done one since? I don't remember. Meh. Okay. Whoop. Wait, why are you doubling those? You only need to double that. Yeah, no. Maybe, yeah. Again, wasn't planning on streaming this late, but happens. I'm also on a medication right now that messes with my sleep. For when I went to the urgent care, they gave me a medicine, and they're like, well, you know, it's gonna mess with your sleep. I'm like, great. 'Cause that's not already messed up. No. Can you put this on top of there? Minecraft lied to me. Said you could put a button on it. So apparently it wasn't eczema that was causing my issues. It was poison ivy. Apparently Rumi was stirring up some vines that he had pulled in our backyard. Didn't realize it was poison ivy, and I think mowed over it, and then somehow either my dog got into it and then I cuddled my dog, or I just got into it somehow. So it was poison ivy that was actually on my eye and was making it all swollen. So they put me on prednisone, which is like a corticosteroid, and they're like, yeah, it's gonna mess with your sleep a little bit. It can cause like insomnia. It can cause a lot of like side effects, but I was worried about my eye because it was like almost swollen shut. So I allowed it. So yeah, don't mess with poison ivy. Dang it. You gotta get a bucket to pick this up. I always forget that. Creative issues. Yeah, I've been feeling better much, but actually, like, it's such a potent medication that literally the next day I was feeling better. The swelling had gone down tremendously, the redness had gone down, itching has gone down, and it's just, I have very sensitive skin to begin with, so if I get something, like he has, poor guy has, poison ivy all over, like his bumps all over. Yes, it is a plant very, very much around America, and it is the bane of a lot of people's existence. Many people are allergic to it, and if you touch it, it has an oil, and this oil, man, this oil can remain on your clothing and your anything you touch, really, until you wash it off. And you don't really see it. The oil is just there. So if you touch the plant, you're supposed to wash your hands like immediately. But the problem is sometimes it can look like other IVs that don't have any poisonous effects to it. So sometimes you don't always know that you touched the poisonous one. So that's fun. So yeah, very much a real thing. You're lucky then. There's also different classes of it. One second, I gotta turn my fan on. Yeah, I wasn't big on biology either, especially the whole dissection thing. I hated that, but anyway. So there's 3 classes of this plant too. There's poison ivy, there's poison oak, and there's poison sumac, and they all are worse as you get through them. So ivy actually causes like, dude, are you okay? Okay, well you just spin then. Can you not do that? That's kind of creepy there. Poison ivy is actually the least problematic, even though it still causes issues. And then oak is worse. If you touch oak, you typically get a worse rash. And then sumac is like the worst one of all. It gives you really bad stuff. If you're not squeamish, you can look up the rashes to each one. But oak is the most, or ivy is the most prevalent. And I don't think I've ever seen a poison sumac. Oh yeah, you're very astute. I know I picked a good moderator in you because you're so kind to everyone, and like you even said thank you to Misagog for the collab and everything. It's very sweet of you. I appreciate it. Should I do bamboo? I haven't done bamboo yet. But yeah, we're just talking about plants and biology, and honestly though, I didn't really like biology that much either. I mean, it's okay. Yeah, I really do appreciate it. That's not symmetric, that's an issue. So we will do that. Close enough. And then I'll take maybe that out. Ooh, one more. One thing about Minecraft is if you don't have odd numbers of things, like there's only 4 spaces here, it can throw things off a bit. So we'll see if it annoys me today. Okay, how do I want this to look? Ooh, I like that too. Maybe that. And then I'm gonna have something to hold in the water. And then looks like a big throne or some type of chair. Nice. Do you want to know something? I actually looked up Lego Batman just recently, and I put it in my wish list. Sure did. Yep, I gotta do my best to play all the Batman games. All the ones I can find anyway. There's like a Telltale series too. And then there's Blackgate, which recently I think came to Steam. I think it was originally a was it the Vita? The PS Vita original? And I think they remastered it or whatever. Or at least that's what it seemed like was happening when I added it. It's like now on Steam or something. Nope, that's gotta go down. Yes, I think that's what it was called. It has mixed reviews, but I don't mind playing something with mixed reviews because I kind of want to give it my review. It's like, let me try this out. Like, Gotham Knights has mixed reviews, but I'm still gonna play it because I want to give it a go. Really, very boring. I think Broham told me that too. He's like, yeah, it was not that great. Maybe I will play that one then. We shall see. Does that look stupid? Ooh, I don't like that at all. Ooh, well maybe I can play and we can bash it together. Maybe that'll be fun. What kind of game is this? This is ridiculous. This ain't no Batman game. Okay, caps lock is on apparently. That's fine. I want to keep that. Nope, that's not where I wanted to go at all. Nope. But you played it and loved it. Oh, okay, so maybe it's just not good for a YouTube vid. Might be a one-off game I played. If that's the case, I'll make sure that I catch it when it's really cheap. I don't like this. I think that's where I'm gonna have the light source. Look at it. I know how to spell. I don't think I've used the shroom lights yet. Well, that was noisy. Oh, okay, yeah, because I saw that there's like a, because the one that I put on there has like both games together. Which is always best for the money saving. Okay, I need my torch back. And I need that back. Just gotta get rid of dark spots. Yeah, I think Mikey likes them too. He's my go-to for all things Batman. I'm like, okay, how's this game? Well, what about this game? Well, have you heard about this? And he'll tell me like everything. He could probably be a professor of Batman somewhere, some college. Hi, Ron. Nice to see you again. I'm just trying to make a zoo look pretty. I don't think I've used birch leaves yet. Let's use that. And then pretty flowers. Maybe those and those and these. Maybe some orange. Where am I gonna have my pergola? Maybe over there. Okay. Doing well, thank you. How are you? Good enough. Okay. So now what do I want this to look like? What have I not used? I haven't used the white stuff. Maybe I should do that. No, I did, didn't I? Nope, I lied. Oh, more rain. Perfect. I like the look of that. Oh, I already got that. Oh, yeah, I recently just saw a trailer for that, which I never really watched them. I kind of like look away. And I was like, yeah, that's not for me at all. Mikey likes those type of movies, though. I was like, are you going to go see that one? He's like, I might. Like, okay, have fun with that. Ooh, that looks really cool. Do you have like a, what's it called? Portfolio of all your work? Do you like put it online or anything? Ooh, nice. Yeah, share them. Share them on the general tab. Or no, the art tab. I have an art tab on my Discord. Maybe we can get your stuff out there. I mean, I don't have a lot of people on my Discord, but hey, a few more eyes never hurts, right? Nope, that needs to come out at least one more. Like that, probably. And then I'll switch this to that. Let's bring this over one. All right, we'll check it out. Symmetrics, man. Maybe if I move that like that. Yeah, that looks better. Makes me happier at least. No. Good enough. Okay. Eraser. Transparent, so I can put. Where's my birch wood? Oh, right there. Underneath. Like that. Still interesting to me how you guys can just nonchalantly watch horror movies. I mean, I can stomach some of them. Did you guys watch Shutter Island? That one was disturbing. And I kind of regret watching it. And I saw it in theaters too. It was an accident. I thought it was Shutter, like the camera, like you take a picture and like whatever's in the camera comes true, that one. But it wasn't. It was a psychological disturbing horror movie with a really bad ending twist. Yeah. What am I doing? Vines. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hmm. It needs a fringe, but I don't know what to put on there. Oh, I also have to put these in. Oh, do you guys read the books too? Like in general? Hmm. Okay, this rain. I don't know how to do the weather. Okay, there we go. only so much of the rain noise I can take. Still need something. Nice! I think you might like it. I think it might be right up your alley. Do you guys read Stephen King since you're horror buffs? My roommate likes Stephen King. He's on the Gunslinger series. I know that's not really horror-esque, but Stephen King. Carpet. Let's do some pale moss. Ooh, I could not do that. A lot of times, whatever the last thing is that I read or hear or whatever, watch, will get in my dreams. So that would not bode well for me. Okay, not everything has to be... Oh, yeah. Okay, what am I gonna have this be? Should I have piggies here? I don't know why the cows just... Sir? What it... They're just having the time of their life. His father has like almost, I'm not gonna say every book, but like a full bookshelf of just Stephen King books, so he'll probably go through all of them. The Shining, okay. There are a lot of people that talk about The Shining and how the movie is crap, but the made-for-TV movies are way more like the books. Do you guys agree? Because I remember seeing both, but I never read the books, so I don't have anything to compare it to. But I do think that the made-for-TV movie was scarier than the actual movie. From my recollection. It's been a long time since I watched The Shining. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe... This will be for pigs since they're like right there. Pretty much easy to get them. Hey, piggies. Meow. Just a drive-by pig stealing. Just 3 of you guys? 3's all we need, right? Whee! Alright, we're dropping off Sean Pigs here. There you go, there's your new home. You're welcome. So we got our pigs. Oh, I need a sign and I need, what are those? Gate. Okay, let's have a gate here. And we'll have a sign. Yeah, it's a fine movie. It's just, if you're looking for, like, accuracy, the made-for-TV movies are more on par with the books, they say. And from what I remember, I enjoyed the movies, but they are creepy. The creepiest part about it, I think, is the hedges. If you know, you know. There should be something here. I should make like an intermission area or something. Like with a bench or something. Let's see here. Not intermission, like a rest area. Have movies on the brain. And then... Okay, I'm turning down you animals because you're annoying. I love the animals, but they are quite noisy. Much more better. Let's see, let's have something like that, and then no, that's not gonna work. Like that. Cute. And then that's okay, you're gonna do great. Everything is gonna be peachy keen, jelly bean. Maybe one more. That's okay, you can just come to visit my streams to cool off. We'll make your day better. Ooh, layoffs. Yucky. Maybe we should have like smooth lighting. Okay, I don't like that. It has to move over one. That's okay. Now we know. Oop, can't get in my way. Thanks, appreciate it. Well, I don't want you to write anything on it. Thank you. Do you do any freelancing? since you're a designer, do you know about Upwork and Fiverr? Now that looks off. Why do things have to mess with me? Nope. There we go. But I feel like that needs to be lighter. Nope. DoorDash. Let's just fix that because that looks done. There we go. It's really popular here in the States. Is it not over there? Because a lot of people do Uber Eats or DoorDash. I'd be really surprised if it's not really popular over there too. Although you have more probably friendlier walkable areas than the States do. States are so big and stuff that we just don't have walkability. Everyone has to own a car here pretty much to get where you need to go. Did you get out of... How? No, sir. You better get your wool butt over here. We do not have escapees. How did you do that? Why is there... No. That is not how we play this game. Thank you. Stay in your pen. Okay, moving on. Excuse me, but you're in my way. I need you to get somewhere. Nope. Nope. Okay, so now we need to continue out this way. So I have pigs, sheep, cows, chickens. Now I need to find some goats. Well, I need to make a goat pen. I can get the goats. And llamas. Yes, I think that's it. Goats and llamas. Oh, and bunnies. Bunnies are going to be hard because they can jump really high, so they can like jump over these fences. So I'm going to have literally an enclosure for them. But I have an idea, so maybe it won't be so bad. Okay, we're going to have to extend this. Nope. That doesn't have to be that tall anymore. Just right there. Okay. So let's see. I want my fence to complete or continue rather. You guys just love that moss carpet, don't you? Does it feel nice on your little tootsies? Okay, let's change this. Oop, no, not at all what I wanted you to do. Thanks. It's okay. It's later at night. I expect this. Unless you're bored of me already. Goodness, you gotta find someone else to talk to. Okay, cows, you guys get to go now because I don't need you right here. Oh, yep, I almost forgot. There's horses, too. Horses. Aw. I don't know, I can be pretty boring sometimes. Challenge accepted. Ah! You pushed me. Oh, that's a hole there. Ah! Don't fall in. Well, don't say never, because sometimes it takes a while. And I recommend putting, do you have like a DeviantArt or other type of like website where you can post your stuff? Also, if you are interested in freelancing stuff, you can look at stuff like Upwork where, you know, you can actively look out for people that want design stuff. I mean, that's how I got my model. As I went on Upwork and I needed to find someone who could design me a model. You might find people that need like anything from office stuff. Yeah, I guess that's the European in you, right? Because here in America, sometimes people sugarcoat things. But that's good, though. Sometimes it's nice to have people that tell you just, hey, you're boring. Fix it. Personalities. Well, some people are just like that by nature. Their culture is, so. Mm-hmm. Okay, I usually start with the fountain, and I think the fountain's gonna go right here. So what have I not used? Ooh, dark oak. It's just kind of weird to make a fountain out of wood. Ooh, these are pretty. Let's do this. Thanks. Come again. Okay. Mm-hmm. I mean, freelancing may not be ideal for some people, but if it gets you a buck or two, I've actually made a little bit of money on there. Like $20 whole American. Honesty can be kind of hard to take if you're a sensitive person. I'm a pretty sensitive person, and things linger. But I think that could also be my obsessive compulsive disorder. I obsess over things I shouldn't. I'm learning to get past it though. But sometimes words do hurt. I know, right? And then if you have other people here, like Siseko is from South Africa. And then who else? Ho is from the Philippines. Isn't it amazing? Like if you think like 50, 60 years ago, the only way that you could talk to people from other countries is if you had like long distance calling and you knew someone who like moved there or something. And now it's just like, hey, from another country, this is totally normal. I was actually kind of shocked that I would have viewers from other countries, because I thought I would really only appeal to Americans. But it's cool. Does this give off light? Oh, you can't even put it down. Perfect. Thank you. I'm really trying. This is like the most creative thing I think I have taken on. Hi. Hi. Okay. Silly little cow. I know, right? I've loved the idea of pen pal since I was a kid. Ooh, I forgot you can have seagrass. Let's put some seagrass and sea pickles in. Water. And a bucket. Yeah. I think it's cool people can watch me on an iPad and TV. Like, that's interesting. Wow. Nope, still Tuesday here. Hi. Excuse me, I need to put that block there. Thank you. Okay, now for the water. Pretty. Where are you going? You shouldn't be going. There you go. And then put some seagrass. A couple pickles. Sea cucumbers, actually. And then I need my fireflies. Do you have fireflies in your countries? I hope so. They're like the best things ever. Of course, they don't look like tiny little squares, but this is Minecraft. Never seen a firefly? They're like my favorite part of summer. But their season is very short-lived. It's usually just in July. So I haven't seen any lately. Which is sad. Because I love them. They literally just brighten up your world. Well, I guess it's gonna go there then. Put one here. Maybe one here. Already? Wow. Aw, I was afraid this was gonna be a really boring one. I was like, okay, you woke up late. What can you play? Let's do like a chill thing. Let's do Minecraft. It's probably gonna be boring. It's probably gonna not do well, but hey, it's your fault for waking up late. But if you're still enjoying it, that's amazing. I'm so glad. Ooh, bats. Bats are cool when they're not rabid. I enjoyed seeing the bats in zoos too. No, you need to face this way. Because the zoos that I've been have like a nighttime, nocturnal, that's the word, a nocturnal section where you can see like owls and bats and other nighttime critters. That was always fun. Jan and I were talking about what is your favorite animal to see at the zoo earlier. I like the big cats. I like the aquarium. And I do like the nocturnal animals. Because, I mean, let's face it, I'm a night owl myself, so they're kind of like my thing. Hi. Can I have your llamas? You can always ask me something. As long as it's respectable. Excuse me, sir. Why are you here? I didn't know you had these. Since when did you start selling this stuff? This is new. I don't really want any of this, though. Yeah, see, I feel like some people don't always need the pizzazz of things. You know, like, let's play Batman and be silly and enjoy Batman and beating up people. And then, like, Left 4 Dead is like, pew pew. And here it's just like, chill. I think it's nice having variety. Nope, I would not feel different about you. The only thing I would do differently is I would ask you, how can I accommodate you? Snow leopards are so pretty. Yep, big cats are awesome. I mean, you don't care that I have OCD. Why would I care that you have personality disorder? They are... what's the word? Some people are ignorant to disorders, and that can scare people and put people off. And I am no stranger to that, because I do get nervous around certain people that I don't know how to accommodate. But that would be similar to if I found out my best friend had seizures all of a sudden. If you don't know how to deal with that person in the moment, it can be scary. So if I come across something that I don't know of, that can be kind of scary. But I'm not going to be like, oh, you're a completely different person now. Because one, I met you before I even knew that. And we've gotten along. So why wouldn't we get along with me just knowing that you got diagnosed with something? So not a big deal. Exactly. Stigma. That's the good word. People don't understand it. So they make assumptions. And sometimes those assumptions can be kind of hurtful. One thing that I had to deal with is, you have people that always say, oh, that's just my OCD. When they talk about how they have to have things orderly. And it's like, yeah, I get it. And you're just making a joke. That's fine. But there are people that have genuine OCD that will keep them sitting at home, not wanting to do anything. Because they're scared of the world. They have contamination fears, etc. So it's not all fun and games. Again, I understand you're just making a joke, and that's fine. But there are people that genuinely suffer. And I think that's the same kind of personality disorders. I mean, people will joke about those too. Yeah, the brain is very interesting. I actually thought about going into psychology once. Because when I was diagnosed with my OCD, I went through a really bad time. And then as I started to get better, I was like, well, maybe I can help other people. But that didn't come to fruition because I found out that that's not exactly what I wanted to do. What is up with that? Is that? Oh, what's that? But I've had people tell me all the time, it's like, oh, you'd make a good psychologist or psychiatrist or therapist. And I'm like, thanks, but kindly no. Like, I'll listen to you. And I can do, the best thing I can do for you is I can be an ear for you. I don't know how I can be much more than that. Especially if I don't know your condition as well. But I'm not going to look down on you. Because, at the end of the day, it's not even your fault. I don't think anyone just flips through a book and goes, what disorder can I give myself to spice up my life? I don't think people are like that at all. I wouldn't have given myself OCD if I'd have known how things would have been. I'm fine with it now, and I don't want to get rid of it now, but if you'd asked me when I was a child, it probably would have been a different answer. No way, really? See, I wouldn't have pegged you for that. Just because you're such a sweet person. But again, I don't know much about the disorder, so I can't be like, nah, that's not it. Maybe you can educate me on how you are and how you need to be interacted with or whatever. If I ever offend you, let me know. Yes, we should understand it more. To the library! I don't know, this is doing something. I like this shape. I don't know. Ah. Also, if you don't feel comfortable, like, ever saying anything out loud, you can say it on my Discord. Just so you know. Because other people do read this. So if you don't want other people to know, but you still want to talk to someone. Is that gonna be big enough? Who am I making this for? Is this gonna be my goats? No, goats can jump over everything. So this needs to be llamas. It's just us here, but you know that the chat is reloaded and people can see the chat if they watch the VOD, right? Oh, that's interesting. See, I didn't even know there were different classes like that. But I guess that makes sense. I mean, there's different classes of OCD, different classes of schizophrenia, so makes sense. What does that do? That does nothing. What does this do? Okay, I kind of like that. What happens if I build upon it? Well, that's kind of cute. Mikey has ADHD. It's kind of a superpower in some ways, like all of our disorders. Because yeah, it comes with a lot of crap, but it also comes with some good stuff too. Like I feel like my OCD kept me out of a lot of trouble. Okay, I'm definitely gonna have the blue torches up here. Nope, not the torch, the lantern. Ooh, can I have the vines on here? No, does it have to be under, does it have to be connected to it? Okay, well, I guess not. What is, oh. They go from the downward upward. Sure. I said that. Yeah, but everyone likes to feel special. To some degree. I'm sure I have something. We all kind of do. I mean, brains are just complicated. It's like we have so much going on in there, and if one thing goes wrong, it can just mess up. Yeah, traumas can bring about stuff too. I'm very thankful that I had a very good childhood. Because I know some people have not. But, you know, I was brought up with both my parents, loving relationships. It's a blessing. And I do not take that for granted. I had a stable environment, went to good schools. Thank you. What was I looking at? Signs. Nope, that's not how you spell that. I don't know what the hanging ones will look like. Let's see. That kind of does something. think it's awesome that you're a Christian too, because I feel like that's one of the biggest thing. Okay, have good sleeps, have good dreams. That's one of the biggest things that got me through was my faith. Because when all else failed, God didn't. And not really everything failed, but they just didn't help as much as they could have. I need something as a light source. What should I do? Sounds good. I should be streaming tomorrow. I think tomorrow I'm going to try to do the Lovecraftian horror game thing. Although it's a baby horror. It's not a big horror. I think. Ooh, that might complement well. Maybe one of these. That's probably going to be too big though, right? Why you gotta be like that? So that's not gonna work either then. Never mind. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Sounds fun. We all have reading material. Homework. It needs something and I don't know what it needs. I don't know. Walk away. Come back later. Flowers. Pretty little flowers, pretty little flowers. Do you guys want to come in here? Feel free to. Mm-hmm. Okay, that one's not listening to you, bud. There you go. Now you're stuck in here. Not really, he disappears, so. I really like these. Let's put some of these in here. I'm kind of shocked you've never seen a firefly. That's so sad. Because here in the summertime, like, you can catch them. And you can hold them in your hand. And then they just fly off and blink. It's like a child thing. You've seen it in movies. It's not the same. I've seen the ocean in movies too, but I've never actually seen the ocean. So, like, it's not the same. It's like people who've never seen snow. It's like, I've seen it in movies. Yeah, but you never experienced it. And they don't really make this buzzing noise. I don't know why Minecraft decided to put the buzzing noise in there. At least I've never heard them sound like that. But then they usually come out at night with all the other noisy critters, so maybe I just haven't been close enough to one to hear it. Can I breed your llamas so I can have more llamas? I'll just put my own llamas in. Forget about you. And that's a goat. That looks like a pig. Ooh, Baby llama. Same. We can learn about each other through our mental issues. My therapist actually shocked me recently when I talked to her because she's like, I don't like using the word disorder. And I never minded the word disorder because that makes sense to me. You have like an ordered brain, like your average brain. And then you have one that has like a slight offness to it, a disorder. I never minded the term disorder. I don't like disease because that makes me think that I'm like a leper or something, or I have the plague. But, yeah, she's like, I don't like using the word disorder. I'm like, because that's like a very not offensive word to me. Spell correctly, thank you. Llama. Llama, llama. Llama, llama. Llama, llama. I feel like it still needs something, but I don't know what. Do you guys like pumpkins? Yeah, see, I don't mind it at all. Ooh, hay. You guys should probably need hay, right? Give you some hay. That's what farm animals need. Sure, that works. Pigs don't really eat hay. Do sheep? I mean, they'll probably eat anything, right? I'll give you one. And then cows. Sure, you guys can munch on some. Here. Why is that like that? When were you diagnosed? Or have you been, like, properly diagnosed? As they say. Yeah, you're welcome. Have fun. For me, it was still in high school. Which made high school really fun. Not really. Isn't that great how books can do that? One of the books that I read that helped my OCD was called Brain Lock. And it was so refreshing to have people that thought similarly to how I had been feeling. And just to know that I wasn't alone. Hello, Matthew. Welcome to my zoo. It's shaping up slowly but surely. You know what? I should probably look into getting a shader too. Either a shader or some type of other texture pack. Maybe that'll really make this pop. I forgot to put the thing in. Yes. You have pizza? Well, we're besties now. What kind of pizza though? I gotta vet you. Gotta see what kind of pizza you like. You're from Canada. Hello. I'm from the United States. Yawn, you're up. You're the first person that I know of that's from Canada. I have other people from around the world that stop by sometimes, but not that I know of from Canada. So, feel special. You miss your sister? Where's your sister? Go find her and give her a big hug. Maybe this way. Aw, I'm sorry. That's really tough, man. Were you really close? In age? And in, like, personality? Hung out a lot? That kind of thing? Oh. Interesting. Yes. We're all friends here. See, I don't think I've used these yet. Yes, I have. I use them out front. Yeah, I don't really have music, and for some reason, my background Minecraft music has not been playing. I wonder if I have it down too low. Oh, I have it off, that's why. That would be it. Hello! We are all here. All 4 of us. I'm just trying to be creative here in Minecraft and make me a zoo because I like animals. You have Call of Duty? I have actually never played Call of Duty. What do I want to make this look pretty? Oh, you have pizza and cookies? Ugh. Now I'm hungry. I don't know. I think I like this little simplistic design. I have a white fence, don't I? Yes. Should I move those and put these back here? Nope, that looks not how I envisioned. Put that back, and then I think I might be overthinking it here. Be nice if I had this pattern on the stairs. Good enough. I will make it look better eventually. But at some point you gotta get something down. Nope, let's go down further. I understand that. Sometimes it's hard for me to sleep too. Ooh, I like how it only comes down on the half bit there. That's nice. Pretty. Maybe some more pickles? No, didn't want you to do that. Now I need a bucket again. There we go, fixed it. Okay. So then this needs flowers. We'll use some of these. Gotta have those. Maybe some of those. What are the tall ones called? Lilac? Yes. Right there and right there. And then, are these tall? Nope, that works out well. And then we'll just line just like that, I think. Thank you. And then of course we have these doodads. And then I'm thinking azalea bush. Azalea. Here. Right there. Oh, that does look pretty. Sometimes things just work out. I like this little nook, so I think I'm gonna have my pergola here. And I think I want to do another like campfire top, which means I gotta make sure I keep my bucket handy. Now I gotta figure out I don't think I've used the mangroves yet. You have Minecraft too? Do you have the Java or do you have Bedrock? Because this is the Java edition. Bedrock? I've actually never played the Bedrock one. I heard that it's fun too, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then what do you like to do in it? Do you just play the main story? Or do you play with other people and like do challenges? Nope, that's too low to the ground. Let's do this. Do I want it to face that way? No, I think I want to face it the other way. You don't really know? There's no spiders because I'm in creative and it's well lit around here, so I haven't actually seen any mobs. Which is fine for me because mobs are yucky. And they just mess up your creative pieces. Oh, no. That. Okay, and then I need spinach. Well, thank you. That makes me feel really good. Especially when, you know, you get random people that come in and be like, yep, this is crap, bye. I've been kind of feeling down a little bit because I get too obsessed with numbers sometimes. And instead I should focus on impact and the small community that I have created, that we have all cultivated together. But it is kind of a business, so I do have to focus a little bit on the numbers and stuff, but especially if I want to get monetized one day. But I'm actually really enjoying what I do. Because before this, I didn't really do much. It's kind of a bum. Yeah, we'll get there. That's exactly it. Now, does this look good like that? And then we'll have bushes here. What bush? Thinking this one. And maybe these would be bushes too, because kind of like that. And then vines. I'll do the vines here. And then what shall I put underneath here? Thank you for stopping by and saying hello. Enjoy your pizza. What would happen if I put these on the inside? That might look cute. Just to have them from there. We'll see how that goes. And then what is that? Oh, lodestone. Okay, sure. Can these go underneath? They can. That's not what I want you to do. That looks cute. It's like when you put lights under a pergola. And then definitely need some more bushes here. Ooh, lichen. I can do something with that. And then yeah, this is so much better not hearing all the animals every 2 seconds. You better have just spawned out there. Because if you're escaping, we have issues. You need a better hobby, dude. You gotta do something. You're gonna get dizzy and throw up, and I'm not cleaning that up. That was a very clunky noise. What would this look like? What would this look like? So if we go, not at all what I wanted you to do, but thanks for trying. And I just got rid of that, so let's see what this one looks like. Okay, y'all stay over there. I just heard a skeleton. I'm like, what? Yakuza. Does that have your language? Or do you have to be in boring old English? Ooh, yes, that's always cool. Let's use mangrove leaves since we're doing mangrove wood. You're back from your pizza? What kind of pizza did you have? Pepperoni? Pepperoni is the superior pizza, so good job. I love pepperoni pizza. Lots of pepperoni. So does my roomie and Mikey. They really like the sweet and salty. Oops, sorry. I don't mind it, but I don't really like eating the pineapple with like the ham or the bacon or whatever you have on there. So I'll eat the pineapple first and then I'll eat the rest after. I don't know, this kind of looks cute. The vines need to grow more, but other than that, it's just simple. Simple and cute. You don't like spiders? I don't either, but I think he just made a skeleton mad, so... Oh, no, I still hear... Oh, no, I'll get him. Excuse me, can you go away? Get out of here. There we go. Bat spider. I was gonna do something else. I was gonna do... What did I say? Get out of here. Your face? Okay, nope, that's an offense right there. Nope, that is a big offense. You don't mess with the face. Come on. 1 second, guys. My mommy's calling. Sorry about that. It's like, Mom, I got a job. Gosh. Gotta entertain the people. Go away. Bye. Okay. Spider dealt with. I was gonna say, I really like the little jumping spiders. They're always adorable. Thanks. I killed him with some moss. Not very humane, but they got the job done. Hey, the music's on. We can actually enjoy some ambiance. Okay, I need like a chair or something. I just want to hang out in here. This looks so cozy. Oh, you know, let's get some more of these in. Around, and then they'll fly in and around. Yeah. Let's see, what kind of chair can I make? Let's do... I've overdone the mangrove, so let's lighten it up a little bit and do that. And where's my pink sign? I will search for it. we should have, like, what are they called? Like, Shea Lounge type thing. Like that, where you could just, like, relax. I mean, I know this is for, like, animals, but still. That looks really cozy. I want the corners to have that. Okay, there we go. Pretty. Oh wait, now I need to do my little elevation work. Make sure some of these have torches. Thank you. Do you ever do this? Just come in and like make pretty little things in your worlds? Yes. I told you that's how my dog sleeps too. You know he's like really sleeping hard when he sleeps like that. And you wouldn't think that he ever had back problems with the way he sleeps like that. You're not very good at it? It's okay, keep practicing, trust me. When I first started out, my houses looked stupid. Like I made just really simple, okay, you can go, I don't need you there. Silly looking houses, and then I watched people that were really good at it. And then I got inspiration. And I'm still not great, but I'm better than I was, and that is improvement. Yeah, see, that's what happened with my girl dog. She started exhibiting, it's called IVDD, introvertible disc disease or something like that. Lots of dachshunds get it. That's why people are like, don't let your dogs do stairs and stuff, which I don't agree with that, but another time. Basically they get bulging discs because they're dwarves by nature. So they have, you know, long backs, short, stubby legs. And what happens is sometimes they will tweak their back to where you'll have a bulging disc. And that happened with my girl dog before I even got my boy dog. And it scared me. And I was like, okay, because she wasn't using her back legs properly. And it was scary. And I was like, holy crap. Because I knew about the dachshund back issues. And I'm like, no, please don't do this. It's expensive. I can't deal with this. I don't want my baby hurt. She went through just, I think they gave her a muscle relaxant and an anti-inflammatory, and she healed up just fine. Praise the Lord. Unfortunately, with Bentley, he lost a lot of feeling in his back legs to where he didn't even realize that he had pooed himself. And my vet was like, no, take him to surgery right now. TNT? What's TNT? You want me to blow something up? I can go blow up that mountain. And that scared me. He had to have emergency surgery. And they were like, I cannot guarantee that he will come out and have all the feeling in his back legs like he used to. And that scared me. But I prayed, and the surgeon that did it was like one of the best in the area. And when I went to pick him up the next day and I saw his tail wag, that was one of the greatest days of my life. Oh, I'm tearing up right now. Just knowing that he had gotten the feeling back. And I was like, is he doing all well? Well? And they're like, yeah, he did really well with the surgery and everything. And, like, he could even go use the bathroom on his own. He healed up really well. Oh, it was a good day. It was a very expensive surgery. Yeah. seeing that tail wag, oh, and that was the first time I had ever been away from him overnight, besides like when he was at my mom's, whenever I needed her to watch or something. And so being away from him and everything, it was just really stressful. And he had never, you know, been with anyone else but me, and my roommate was that. And Mikey, he loves Mikey. Woo! Hey, look, Cole. I wonder if I can make just like a big... like that. Woo! Okay, that did better. I know. I don't agree with not letting your dachshund do stairs, and I'll tell you why. After his surgery, we were like banning stairs, and you know, we're like, yeah, we can't let him do stairs. But then he got really skinny, and I feel like that wasn't good for him either. And the more you think about how your back works, if you have more muscle around your bones, yeah, he's fine. He's fine. If you have more muscle around your bones, it actually helps your bones be. I mean, I don't know how to explain it. I'm not like a doctor or anything, but people like that's I think one of the reasons why older people have such a hard time getting around and stuff is because they have muscle loss, right? And if they stay active and stuff, I think they do better. And I feel like that's the same for our dogs too. Again, I'm not a vet. This is just what I've come across with my dog, and I don't advise this for anyone other than my dogs. Disclaimer. Yeah, somehow they are getting out, and I'm not exactly sure how. They're walking over that, aren't they? Alright, well, you guys have lost your vine privilege. So I've actually been letting him do stairs. Now, I don't let him do big stairs. So if the stair rise is taller than him, I'm not going to let him do those. And I actually have like ramps and stuff in my house. So like I don't want him jumping on and off furniture, stuff like that. But normal human stairs, I let him do. And he's muscular. I need string. And I feel like he bulked up a bit after that, and he's just done better. Okay. That way the vines won't grow all the way down, and they can't climb on it then. Now I gotta... Why are you spinning like a Beyblade? Everybody just loves this carpet. So yeah, that's just my 2 cents. And then also, you don't know what time it is? It is 7 o'clock my time. It's basically this. Alright, I gotta go get my sheep back. The brown and the gray one. Yep, you guys are mine. I don't know why you decided to leave. Sounds like a plan. I was about to finish my stream up here anyway, because I've been going for what, 2 hours now? I didn't expect to go 2 hours. I was expecting to go 1 hour. And I think I did some good progress here. I did this one, this one, this one, and this one. So I'm glad you enjoyed it. I appreciate you stopping by. Excuse me. I'm actually going to end stream here, and I will say thank you everyone who came by and said hi, or if you just wanted to come by and check me out, I stream on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. So I will see you tomorrow. I hope you have a great rest of your whatever time zone you are in.